working today? We are working today. Oh, there it is. Weird. All right. So Construction Simulator came out yesterday. I picked it up to see if it was worth keep. I will say some of the videos I've seen over the last week look like it may be okay. I don't think it's going to be as in-depth as I want it to be. But we'll get into it, see what no selection anytime. Okay. So I know Dre and Jeff Fabiano and a bunch of other people all have helmets that they have. Yeah. Like that. Put my name in there. So I'm gonna start my own game. I'm gonna try to get through the tutorial. Playing in the US. Sure. Yeah, so it says in order to create a multiplayer game, you have to create a company with the already completed opening campaign. So we basically have to go through the opening section of the game before somebody else can join us. I don't know how many people can join. But the fact that hopefully we'll be able to. The game looks good from what I've seen so far. And the whole point of this is to be able to play Tonka trucks with your friends, right? Town. All time this rooftop small train city flash the light. City light, variously force plans to leave sleeping place. Quiet as possible. Run your wheels. Oh, the coins get in touch. It's Hape, owner of a small local business company Probably the right place guidance helps you quickly break the building industry. Adventures the world of self-employed. Yay, self-employed! Controls. Anyway, I'm pushing the right button. Okay, why are you connected to that controller? It's connecting to both of my controllers. I have a DualShock 4. Oh, okay. Connecting to it. I'm gonna exit back out, come back in. So what happened was I turned my I was playing Insect yesterday, and with Insect Swarm I could using DS4 Windows, I could take DualShock PlayStation controller and basically have it connect and basically have it mirror keyboard inputs, which allows me to basically use my controller and mimic the keyboard. So I had my DualShock plugged in. I think when I started the game, it got very excited about having a DualShock DS for Windows, also having an Xbox controller, a keyboard, a mouse, and try to activate all of them, do different things. So we'll unplug the DualShock controller and see if the... Oh, look, now we can... What is it with this jumping animation lately? Like this, like that weird, like... Jumping animation.
Good to see you again. Your active help is most welcome. I'm having a tough time keeping up with all the work. Do you know how many people around here are frustrated and thinking of moving away? If things keep going like that, this place could become a ghost town. To make matters worse, the water supply broke down this morning. It seems there's a crack in the pipeline. So if you want to help give people here another chance, let's fix the water line first. Get in your tractor and go to the local building supply store. You'll find a new pipe section there, ready for pickup. Just follow the navigation to get there. In the meantime, I'll head to the pipeline and take a closer look at the damage.
Doing some weird stuff. Some doing weird jittery stuff every once in a while. Every time I come on into a menu and out of a menu, though, it seems to block my camera. Let's see. Let's turn those off. Those. And you can't click on that back button. So yeah. What kind of... What the hell is going on with this GPS? So keep right. Yeah, like every time it keeps locking my camera. It keeps locking my camera into the direction I have it. Here, I like that. Sure. So I don't know why. I don't know why it keeps locking my camera. Yeah, see, now my camera's locked again. And now my camera's locked to this weird, like, off-centered thing. Yeah, see? Locked again. It's like I want to be able to. I don't like that. I stop. Don't change my control scheme on me. Like if I set a control scheme to do something, then leave the control scheme where I have it. Stop trying. Stop trying to help me. This may be something I could change with the X menu. It's like it won't let me go. Like let me just play with it. We already did this. I think you just gotta be close. What are you just doing? Right. I don't know what all these hammers give me, but I don't know. The trailer, I get the trailer that they added, and the reason they added this trailer. Don't know if I'm a fan of it. Because the steering on the trailer makes it turn a little bit too slow.
I'm relieved. Thanks to your quick action replacing that broken piece, the water supply is repaired and back on. Good job. Since we're finished here, maybe you could give me a hand with something else. Old Joe owns a rundown motel on the outskirts of town. I've been promising him for a while that I would do some renovations on the place. Be a good fella and drive the flatbed truck over there. I'll follow behind and tell you what needs to be done.
Leave my controls of the camera alone. Because if not, like, then the left stick does nothing for me. Like, let me. I just turn that on so you just leave it alone. I don't see where I can tell it to leave it alone. Like, just leave my controls alone. Like, I have that stick for a purpose.
Old Joe wants us to pretty up his forecourt a little. I don't foresee any big problems. Joe's also been after a new sign on the motel roof for a while now, something that travelers can see clearly from the highway. As it happens, there's a hotel in town that's about to be torn down. That sly fox Joe picked up the neon sign letters cheap, and a crane operator on the construction site opposite owes me a favor. Drive by there later to pick up the letters. But first, let's take care of the forecourt. I have a roller ready for you, so get in and start compacting.
We're gonna play with some different toys. I think so far the only issue I'm really having with it is the seems like the hand holding of it. I don't know if maybe it's just in the tutorial portion that it's. Is my compacting disabled? I feedback my controls. Why did you turn off my compactor? Oh, you don't turn it back on automatically. So if you leave the circle, it turns off your compacting. Like the amount of hand holding, like I get it. If I'm gonna leave my compactor on and go drive down the road, let me do it. Especially since you're gonna let me leave large swaths of unfinished area. Why is my truck over here? I parked it over there. It may just be that the hand holding is because I'm still in a tutorial mission. I have a fear that it's um, I don't know. Maybe I'm just expecting too much from something that says simulator on it. It's a decent sized map. If I can go all the way over there, that's at least impressive. I still don't like stop taking my controller away. Okay, so that's actually I Stop taking my damn, like, park the construction machine. Oh my lord, are you serious? I'm gonna have a centimeter outside of the box. Where? I was inside the box. It's a crane. It's the same as the other one. For sure, that's not the best way to take those off. No, I don't know. So far, like I said, it's the hand holding that's making the game not feel as good as it could. The game is very like it seems to want you better control, and then it's like, nope, can't do that. a weird. It's like yeah, so like the letters are partially okay, so you can knock them off. Fine, it'll be fine. Just a few scratches. They were there when I found it. So I don't know. It's I don't know. It almost seems like they wanted to make a really nice construction simulator so far, uh, but they just got like 80% of the way there, just stopped. I don't know. The feel is just off and weird. Maybe I'm just being too critical. Maybe, you know, and obviously I'm not that far into it. This is like the second mission. Maybe I'm expecting too much from it. Maybe I need to tweak the controls to get it better, doing what I want. That stupid car. I will say the things I don't like is it picking my control or changing my control scheme after I change it. Not a fan of that. Uh, Stop auto holding my hand. Uh, if I change the camera mode, let me change the camera mode back. Uh, This is more, I don't know, it's like more like a mini game than it is like controlling the equipment, I guess is my problem. Where in the hell is this? The gas is 53 cents. Come on, man. Yeah, so it's like, stop taking control. Like, can I? Yeah, so all I can do is change the interior or exterior. It doesn't give me control of my camera. And then, like, I appreciate that it slows down time when it does that. Yeah. Then the camera is so touchy. I want you to. How they change colors. I guess in no way. But it's the letters are green. I get it. It's I don't understand. We're trying to get these things this close in here. Oh, I don't. Got me all the way back up to the very beginning. Spell it. Bet you it doesn't like. No, the issue is in order to go in and out, I take the right stick and I move left and right. And it just feels weird to me. I'd almost want, like, I'd like to have the curl in and out right or left, and then the extend out in and out on the right stick. To me, that seems like that makes more sense to me. My brain's trying to do that, and it's not. Like I see what they're doing. It's up and down, and the extending is left and right. Like I get that part. Yeah, if you're gonna turn green, then and I can't get out of that menu. It's just it's. No, I'm pretty sure I can unload it. Yes, I can't run him over. So it just.
Old Joe won't
I
believe his
don't
eyes.
know at this
Eventually,
point
it looks better
if
than
I
when this
recommend.
place opened 30 years ago. You did an excellent job. Even the recycled neon signs are working perfectly. You can finally see the motel from the highway. I'm sure it will start attracting tourists again. Do you have another minute you can spare? Then let's meet at the old gas station in town. Someone else there needs our help.
This reminds me of like a TV show that you're watching, you're getting all invested in, and it's got really good bones and it's really good, you know, it's a really good story and everything. And then the studio decides that, oh, we don't want to continue with this, so we're going to cancel it and quick wrap up the story so that we have everything done. So, and they basically, halfway through the third season, they decided, oh, we're not going to have a fourth season, so wrap up all the storylines. So it's, I don't know, it feels like all the stuff is there, and it's a good idea and a good plan. Um, but it just stopped from being awesome. Like it's good.
Here is an answer I translated from goodtrade.net. Etc. PP. Etc. PP.
Wait,
Dash
who would
trade is a
buy?
Greek
Stop.
with
Echo.
separate
Stop.
origin in Latin. Etc. equals in the other.
Em-
PP. First.
Alexa,
First.
stop. Why she decided to start speaking? So, and then it just like the auto taking control of the. Let me out. I did the same reason here. In the middle of a construction site, why is the Doublemint twins? Why are the Doublemint twins hanging out here? Like where it wants me to park at makes no sense.
This gas station, owned by Pete and his wife Helena, has been losing money for some time. But now that more tourists are stopping here off the highway, they want us to build a new tank. The old tank is already
That's
waiting
not
for
how
you
it
to get it out
works.
of its pit. I also got a backhoe loader for you, so you can refill the pit when the new tank is installed. Then put some concrete on top and you're done. Piece of cake, right?
Yeah, no worries, Pete. Excuse me. Where'd you think it? Oh, so there. What the hell? That's really sensitive. It's almost like it doesn't like doing multiple movements at the same time. Reset it. Like it's all automatic to reset it. So if I try to switch it to drive mode, just be like, oh, okay, did you want to reset it? See, like that's, like I get it. Because you're using the same control as the camera as you're using for the bucket, and I get that.
Hello.
Hi, Pete.
So, I've now got here, so which I will now ask the question that I've delayed for an hour. Should I buy this game, or should I buy you a game?
No, man. This game wants to be good. It really does. But I think it just falls slightly short. Like, it could be so much better. It's
So would you say a fair interpretation based on that would be that everyone who worked on the game did a good job, but unfortunately the writers were kneecapped with what they were allowed to do?
no,
And
I
thus
don't
it
think
didn't.
it's not even that. So and not to compare this game to Saints Row, but it kind of suffers the same thing where, like, the physics and everything are good. Well, no, physics in Saints Row are garbage. But the controls are just kind of like it's clunky. It's it's hard to describe. Like, and I don't want to be like, oh god, it's a garbage game. It's not. It's not bad. It's just maybe I'm thinking maybe I wanted more out of it. I like, what the hell was that? Right? Like, I just, like, I took, what, 4 or 5 scoops of dirt out of it, and then it's like, oh, freaking. It's like, oh, now you're done. It's just like the controls, like, so if I push my left stick down, I get the camera control, right? So now my right stick controls the camera. But as soon as I start driving, see how it changes back to the drive mode? And as soon as it does that, now my this is done. Like, so if I do this, so I push the right stick, and then I drive a little bit, and then it goes back to drive mode. And now, like, I never pushed the right stick again. So here, push the right stick, it goes to camera mode. I let go of the right stick, I drive a little bit, and then it goes back to drive mode. And now my camera is stuck to the right. Like, if I drive a little bit, I think it will recenter for me. But I don't want it to recenter. Like, now I'm stuck like this. Actually, it's not even recentering. Now I'm just stuck in this weird. Like, I get what it's trying to do, but why would you do that? And the other thing too, I hate it when they do this. And it drives me freaking insane. But, like, they have this, like, weird, like, highlight that's built into the model of the rim, so the rim is kind of off centered, and as you drive, it vibrates. Yeah, so I got out, got back in, and now it's reset itself. And now it goes to this follow mode, which that's great, but now I can't see anything because you're in a follow mode that's blocked by a flipping crane. So I don't know if it's just the tutorial that I'm going through right now that is just handholdy. Like, why is the backhoe over here? I don't know. Maybe I'm just expecting too much. Okay. If you're gonna have a GPS, and I'm gonna start here, why is the GPS doing that? It's little bitty things like that, but that's just little bitty things that just let your entire game down so bad. Um,
So,
I don't know. I don't at this point. I don't know if I would recommend this thing. Like it's not bad, but it's not good. If that makes sense. Like I'm not nearly as upset with this as like I'm not upset with my purchase of it. You know, like it's just maybe I was expecting too much for it. Maybe I should have done more research and realized more of what was in the game. Um, uh, and maybe that's on me, and I'm fine with that. Uh, but I don't know. It's maybe I was just hoping for more. Maybe I was hoping for more Farm Simulator. You know what I'm saying? Because Farm Simulators, especially with stuff like this, is like, oh, okay, well, congratulations, you're gonna have a bad day.
so from the sounds of it, the camera controls are unintuitive and try to help you out too much. The game
No,
controls
it's
aren't exactly the best.
yeah,
I mean, the game
like
controls not being best will make the camera controls problematic.
it's controlling the controlling portion of it that's kind of wonky, right? Like, and it's not intuitive to where it helps you. Like right now, see how it's got auto follow on, right? The camera's auto following, which is great. But if I push the right controller and then I spin it, right, and then I start driving again, it then auto switches back to drive mode, which is fine. That's probably a good thing. But now my camera's gone, and now my camera's locked, and it's not auto followable anymore.
Yeah,
So
so
if you're
they need to make it so if it's going to lock you back in drive mode and you're off on a weird angle, it should at least put you back on autofollow.
yeah, so if you're gonna do that, because now, like, if I'm expecting to, like, even if I start trying to drive here like this, and what happens is like, so okay, I'm doing that, and I'm going, okay, and I'm moving, and I wait a half a second too long, then I'm back in drive mode, and I'm like, oh crap, now I can't control it anymore, and now I'm locked at this, you know, just it's trying to help, and it's trying to handhold, and that's not necessarily bad. And the game looks beautiful. Like it's a beautiful game. Like the map is a lot larger than I thought it was. Because I thought this was your map up here. I thought it was just this little goofy like little map up here. Um, who the hell put that? Yeah. So see, and then it's like I would like, you know, like Okay, that was dumb. Why would you let me do that? It says stop close to the framework, then open the context menu and select just start the concrete flow. Well, I need to turn the chute on and off first, right? And then now my camera's all screwed up. So yeah, so now my chute is on, but now I'm told to shoot. Nope, we're not doing that today. Oh my. So yeah, so I never even unfolded the chute all the way. And I can't get the end portion of it to unfold. Like it's not working. Oh, okay. Now it unfolds. Now, yeah. Okay, that's great. And then evidently it wanted me to drive the backhoe to the store because now my truck is back over here.
Pete and Helena bought this property back when the town was flourishing. Most businesses here are family-owned, like this one. It'd be a shame if they had to shut their doors because they're no longer profitable. Of course, things look pretty bleak if no visitors are coming to town. But you know what? Joe and I had a great idea that may sound a little crazy, but we have to give it a shot. Take the broken tank to Joe's motel. Then I'll fill you in over there. See you soon.
I don't know. Maybe like I said, maybe this is on me. Maybe I'm expecting too much. Uh, gas. Why am I parking near the gas?
Apparently, it's almost out of gas.
Yeah, but he never told me to do that. He was just like,
There was a pop-up message right before
yeah.
you started driving at the bottom. That so it was like, hey, you know, yeah.
Yeah, the machine must be stopped. I am stopped. There you go. Is that the game or is that pretzel in the background? If that's the game making music, then that's messed up. I turned all that stuff off.
Let me listen to the song.
Because it seemed like every time I got close to that car, it was like it was their radio inside the car.
Ow! Fuck!
Uh-oh.
Holy shit! Okay, nope, that's the song you can hear. Oh, that fucking loud! Because yeah, that one linked me to Spotify, and it's on my normal volume for listening to stuff, which has been fine for been listening to like Queen, Pendulum, and all sorts of other, bands and that. I click halfway through the track and just I can't hear anything. It's just that fun sound your headphones make when you turn them up too loud,
Yeah.
and it sounds like the audio's getting crunchy.
Yes.
Actually, 1 second.
Perfect. The preparations
Yep,
are
they
underway.
smell.
I'm sure
These
you're wondering
smell.
exactly
Okay.
what we're up to. Well, it's like this. We need something spectacular to keep
For
this
context,
town
if your headphones start smelling bad when you turn up the volume too loud, it means you've done them bad.
That's not usually a good thing for them.
Tourists coming for a peek through their cameras.
Usually means things have melted,
There's a
so
place that we already set up
1
for our
second.
plan. We just need your help with the final piece in place. We should be finished by morning.
Ow. There.
No, I said I definitely see what they're going for, and I see kind of what they're trying for. But it's this weird mixture of, hey, do it on your own, and here, let me hold your hand at the same time.
Hmm.
So once again, like, yeah, so in the time it took me to back up, it took control of uh my camera away. So now I'm back in here. And now once I move the camera, I can't ever get it to go back to autofollow mode. Alright, turn my headlights on it. Oh, I couldn't have my GPS location until I turned my headlights on. It's just this weird, like, trying to hold your hand at the same time, not hold your hand, and kind of let you do what you want to do, but at the same time trying to not allow you to mess up too badly. Like, just you got to pick one. You got to pick a side of the street. Can't do both. Either give the player control or constrain them. And they're trying to this weird middle line. It doesn't work. Why is the UFO currently lit up?
It's probably got a battery backup.
Yeah.
Yeah, a couple of 12-volt batteries should be right. That one, two. There. Alright, well, I'll,
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if this is what we wanted out of it. Like honestly, at this point, and I'm going to compare this game to Farming Simulator pretty, extensively too, because obviously Farming Simulator it's Farming Simulator. The controls in Farming Simulator don't feel as clean. Like and I think that's, and I'm using the controller. I can't imagine what this would be like with. Uh, oh yeah, you missed a part earlier where I had my PlayStation controller plugged in when I started the game, and
Oh.
it defaulted to my PlayStation controller, and
Hmm.
basically wouldn't let me control anything with my Xbox controller. I had like all the steering thing was connected to my PlayStation controller.
So what you're saying is not a good experience with PlayStation Control at the time.
Well, no, it probably would have been fine if I'd have picked up the PlayStation controller and used it.
Alright, but all the button prompts for you would have been wrong.
Well, no, my button prompts. Well, actually, they would have been off because I don't know. I think it was trying to. I don't know if it. It depends on whether they were trying to, because I have PS4 Windows loaded. And so when I originally loaded it, it basically told me I had four or three controllers, a mouse, and a keyboard. Because it found the PlayStation controller, it found the PS4 Windows controller, and then it found the Xbox controller, and it was trying to all of them. And that's on me. That's not on the developer because the developer can't program for that shit. It doesn't know how my computer's set up.
What? What? What?
Well,
I need to check if a company's the company that I think it is. Specifically, I need to see if Frozen Way have anything to do with Playway.
I'm sure it is. I'm sure they're all.
Before I say my next sentence, I want to check something with you.
Yes.
Would you consider a subdivision of Eto? I'm trying to figure out who's making this game. Because I know Playway had their hands in House Flipper, which was developed by Frozen District, and then published by Frozen District. It's listed on Steam's page as Playway. And why this is relevant is because I was just checking through my list of games of, now let me check the upcoming list. If I see a game in the upcoming list, So, yeah, this is really confusing at the moment. So, am I mentioning to you that, there was that game made by the same developers that, of House Flipper?
Yeah.
Called, Honeycomb, the Nautica-ish base booty thing made by Frozen Way / Frozen District. Well, it's gonna have co-op.
Okay.
This is where it's like, if Frozen Way is Playway, then what is going on? Because last I heard they can do, you know, multiplayer stuff.
Yeah, well, the problem is some of the stuff with, especially with Playway and things like that, they I don't know. I can't figure them out. And then like this guy here, where like I have to get this thing out. I kind of get this thing. Okay.
What is this?
And it does this weird thing where you just, if you get close, it turns green. You can just kind of deposit it there. And just reset it.
Sorry, I started looking through Playway's upcoming titles, and just my brain could not.
Well, Playway, they basically have an engine, and they just keep overlaying stuff on it. Basically, just turning out the exact same game with a different, slightly different idea.
Yeah. This might be a case where they haven't done that.
Yeah, I
At last, there you are. Now all we have to do is keep our mouths shut and see what happens. But one thing's as certain as the sun rising in the morning. The people in this town love rumors and headlines. Soon, everyone will be talking about the glowing object from another world. I'm sure of that. And all thanks to your help. Good job. Listen, to be honest,
And you can tell
I'm
that
pretty satisfied
some of
with
this
what I've
stuff
done with
too
my life.
has been through
My career
translated a
has
few
been rock
times. I think.
solid, but I also think it's high time that I retire. My business is small, but in good shape, and it needs someone to pick up the reins. And I honestly can't think of anyone better for this job than you. So, what do you say? I'd stick around for a while to help until you're on your feet. Deal? Congratulations on running your very own company. If you want it to succeed, you should stop by regularly and familiarize yourself with everything. I recommend you first take a close
Obviously,
look at
that would be the end of the
and start meeting
tutorial.
the goals listed there.
Think
It's the
so.
only way to qualify for the big jobs in town, so you can someday leave this place behind. You should also take a look at the vehicle fleet and the finances to see what it takes to manage your construction equipment and get an overview of your financial situation. But the most important thing is fulfilling the orders. It's the only way you can make money to keep expanding your business and afford new construction equipment. So get to it. Running a company isn't an easy job, but the best way to start is by getting started. The rest will work itself out. Trust me, and I'm still here for you.
All right, I think I'm gonna take off for a little bit, guys. I'm gonna set this thing down. I'm gonna talk to Pete. We'll figure out a direction to go, and then we'll be back in a little while. All right, you guys be safe. We'll touch y'all. Bye.